What's up YouTube, Carn221 here, and welcome to an update video for Coming of Heroes 2. Basically, I don't know why I'm moving my hand around, you guys can't obviously see that, no face cam, ever. Anyway, so basically, I want to go over the changelog, because this is a major thing for Coming of Heroes, this newest update. First of all, by the way, this is just a gameplay that, we were doing some live commentaries and didn't turn out so well here, so let me get on to some of the changes here. They have officially added, they supposedly improve the replays. What that means is you can kind of see your opponent and your resources, and even you can actually on the player list when you're playing a game, you can see the doctrines and what they are when your teammates pick them. I have a upcoming video about on one of the newer maps. I'll go over a little bit. Anyway, did some basic, chat improvements, theater of war. One of the coolest things is you can build like your own world now, which is like making your own mods and world builders, so you can kind of build your own maps and stuff. So now players can create their favorite official maps and stuff from Coming of Heroes 1. Like I recently downloaded that. First of all, they include the Steam Workshop, which Age of Empires 2 did, where you can make your own campaigns and stuff. So the Steam Workshop adds so much more to the game. Instead of the company going, okay, we're gonna bring back this Coming of Heroes 1 map and charge you $5 for it. The players can do, and they're already starting to do it, including one of my favorite Coming of Heroes 1 maps for a 3v3. Anyway, besides that, they've given us some free content, such as Hill 331, which I have a gameplay. I'm going to show you guys on that, and Dawn River. I've not played on Dawn River yet, but I do remember Hill 331 from Coming of Heroes 1, where you're the United States on this giant hill, and there's Germans everywhere, and it's just intense and stuff. Anyway, there's apparently official leaderboards now from the game setup. They came out with some premium content, more theater war stuff about the southern fronts, kind of, talking about the South, obviously. Anyway, they also talked about AI improvements. I'm not too interested in the AI. I never really fight the AI, but it seems like on easy normalities they should not clump their troops as much, and AI will no longer try to get a damaged vehicle repaired by a squad inside a vehicle. I don't know what that's about. Maybe not have. Maybe they should make the AI. I don't know. Not spam light vehicles. That's what I see anyway. I'm multiplier when someone quits. Anyway, there's a command system. There's a command point system overhaul, so now everything costs like twice as much almost, but you earn stuff twice as fast, so I don't really see a big point in that. I did go over some balancing, which I think was good. The Soviet industry no longer decreases the build time of Soviet buildings. I think they should, for the Soviet industry, I think they should, basically they need to make the tanks not come out like instantly. Because let's say you're a German player, you have two Panzer IVs, and then all of a sudden within like 30 seconds, three T-34s come out of nowhere. So I don't really care about the building times. I guess, yeah, it's for buildings. So like, does that really even matter? Are you gonna like build a massive like? I've actually, I don't think you can even build two of the same building. I've never done it. It seems like a waste of fuel to me. Anyway, another big thing is the repair stations with the Soviet industry. They're now half hit points. Instead of being 600, they're now 300, which is a good thing. Very interesting thing about the Tiger Ace, it's increased to 16 population out of 100, which is ridiculous. I mean, that thing's a tank. Like, literally, like, this thing it could be rammed like 17 times to be okay. The income penalty is now only for 10 minutes. So if you're losing, you pull out this Tiger Ace, and, you guys start, cranking, you start pushing back the Soviet industry spam of T-34s. After 10 minutes, you starting to come back, you get your resources back. That makes total sense to me. There should be no reason that a certain thing completely stops resources. I understand the 10-minute thing seems completely logical to me, because if you lose that Tiger Ace, you just get to sit and watch your teammates, keep coming even if you lose your Tiger. Anyway, some gameplay. Building cover bonuses are now reduced. Some stuff about accuracy in buildings. You have this better accuracy and stuff. Moving penalties. Anything about oh yes, the German pack now is reduced to 320 manpower instead of 360, just like the Soviet field gun. And the Dushka, this is very important, is the damage is reduced from 16 to 12. Now the Dushkas are so good at killing infantry, it's good they kind of nerf that a little bit, right? Anyway, the German MG42 also value is increased by 10%. Build time for the Soviet Sandbag is no longer 2 minutes, it's now a minute and a half. And the rotation is slightly less for the Maxim, which makes sense because it's a Maxim. The big difference between a Maxim and MG42 is the MG42 has a wider field of arc, and it also shoots faster, while the Maxim has a shorter range. Okay, I'm sorry, the Maxim has a shorter range. It shoots pretty fast, can be set up quickly, while the MG42 has a wider range and longer range. Makes sense, kind of balance them out. And that's all I really want to go over. Stay tuned for my Hill 331 4 verse 4. And this is a big step in the right direction for Sega and it's not Relic anymore. Is it Relic anymore? I was confused about this stuff. Whatever, Sega, Relic's, yeah, Relic's still there. Sega and Relic, because THQ went out of business that owned Relic. So it's a good step, you know, especially when the fans do it. Now, I know there was, like, you could create your own maps a little bit before, but being able to share them on, like, a scale like that, like we're now doing at the workshop, is awesome. And I've already downloaded some maps, so definitely going to show you some Company Heroes 1 maps so I get some gameplays on that. The main reason, this live commentary wasn't cast was just because there wasn't anything to really learn from. They used the elite trooper doctrine, and pretty much they popped out of the fog of war with 3 Veterans E3 Stoogs and just wiped me out. And just I was having a ton of trouble with that building there. But pretty much the 3 Veterans E Stoogs with the that doctrine, elite infantry, will just like pretty much wipe you. I've never seen someone like do Stoogs on veterancy like that. They're ridiculous. I mean, my CD5 couldn't even penetrate its armor. So, yeah, that's why I didn't show this gameplay, and I'll be showing you Hill 331. So, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to comment down below just anything. What do you think about this basic? What do you think about this new update? Do you like it? Are you against some of the things the Soviet industry? Do you think that elite trooper doctrine should cost a little bit more fuel and manpower? Leave some balancing things in the comments down below, or maybe some future suggestions, something you see is overpowered. I think the 120mm mortar should be a little less range and a little less deadly. Anyway, Conti 1 sign off.